What it is, what it do, what it be. It's your boy D Stu, aka Moscato Poppy on Instagram. Welcome to another episode of Burn by Opinions, y'all. Let go.
Hey, yo, it's your boy Cool G. You know me. Follow me on IG at GXBoy_. We are so happy to be back. Snoopaloop, please talk to the people.
But you already know it's your boy 6'2" and nasty. Root to the good brothers, baby.
All right, guys. What up, y'all?
Okay, Barack, baby.
That boy got that Barack in the background. You see
Barack.
You see it?
I had to get a Barack picture.
Oh, man, the Stern, man. Praise God, I'm back. Having some phone difficulties, holding that shit up. But we here, man.
Talk about
ready to get this thing popping. Follow me on Instagram _Thurn.
Praise God.
All right, man. We apologize for being gone so long, y'all. We done did a couple episodes, and either my fault or somebody else's fault, whatever time it happened, for whatever reason we hadn't been on for a while. But we back. We go get back.
Bad as a unit right now.
Man, look, time's been rough out here. But we back at it. You ever listen to an episode of Burning by Opinions, you know how it go. We start out with dope or dumb, give the guys a handful of topics. They tell me whether they think each one's dope or dumb. They give me the justification for why they went either way that they did. I can't believe I still remember that. But here we go, man. We starting out with Brittany Renner. We all know Brittany Renner from Instagram. Miss Renner was one of the lovely IG models that we all have followed at some point along the road.
A lot of our first loves.
She was a lot of our first loves, bro. She's one of those toxic, light-skinned chicks. She from North Carolina? I thought that was Jenna.
Yeah, Charlotte, bro.
Hey, I didn't know she was from North Carolina. All right. Well, she was famous for writing this book, right, where it was a tell-all that she had sex with all these different athletes, celebrities, blah, 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 a lot of whom were in relationships when they had sex with her. Since then, she's been one of the most promiscuous women on Instagram. And lately, last year sometime, she got with this young dude, PJ Washington. Actually went to my man's basketball games when he was 18 years old at Kentucky. Apparently, she kept messing around with him whenever he got drafted into the league. Plays for the Hornets now. But he knocked her up last year. And I think we all, as fellas, was like, hey, it had to be him. It had to be him, bro.
It be that one, bro. It be that one.
Had to be a young fella too, bro. Prime of his life.
That one.
He knocked her up, man. She had the baby earlier, a few months ago, and it's no shock to any of us that the relationship has come to an end, apparently. And she about to put my man's on child support, and Twitter and Instagram had a field day with it. How y'all feel about this? Dope or dumb?
Hey, bro, I'm going to just say this. I think, what are we asking is dope or dumb?
Right, please.
Him?
Didn't really think this far.
Relationship?
All of the above. I guess not her, because we knew what she was already, so.
So it's dumb. So it's dumb then. But you can't say it's dumb, though. Go ahead, Don.
Y'all can't tell me that girl ain't no predator.
She is.
Why are people not outraged? Like, bruh, that man was a little kid when she started
she's 29, bro.
Yeah.
Was she our age?
Yeah, she's 29,
hey,
dog.
Bro.
Yeah.
Like, he was like, he might not even been 21 when she was messing with him, man. But yeah, man, I think it's dumb. I feel bad, man. And but a good perspective, she about to put him on child support on that Ricky deal, I believe. So at least she ain't gonna get that real money. Hopefully, I would try and sign child support as quickly as possible if I was him, before I get that second contract.
Wait, she putting him on what kind of child support?
The rookie deal.
Nah, he's still on his rookie deal.
Yeah.
He's still on his rookie deal. So he ain't got no money yet.
He ain't really got
child
no
support,
money.
It gets reevaluated though, right? Like
that's what I was about to say. I think so.
Yeah, but we still get a little discount.
Yeah, that's true.
I wouldn't say shit if I got a new contract either.
That's crazy. I mean, it's dumb. I hate it had to be him. It's like, yo, like, where are your leaders? Like, where are people that you like supposed to be looking up? Like, They
He's
failed
in
him.
love, bro.
No,
we all know how that go, boy. Yeah, we all know how that go, bro.
She was putting that thing on him. She was putting.
We
that
know how that go,
Putting
bro.
that thing on him, boy.
Come on now, keep it a buck. Keep it a buck.
This man 18 and ran in the hub. Come on, bro.
Come on now.
You
know.
Change that man like.
Come on now.
You already know.
Hey, that boy found his loss of Pippin, bro. That's what it was. We already knew what time it was.
We're gonna keep
We saw it come up. That boy saw it come up.
At least Lassa played the long game. Lassa got married. Brittany
boy
said,
got
nah,
time.
this baby. Lassa played the long game. Lassa had multiple children. Lassa locked in. Lassa can stay single for the rest of her life. Brittany just had a baby. She got.
But yeah, it's dumb, man. It's dumb. Hey, like you say, it's tough for your boy, but he got caught slipping, bro.
Who's at fault, though? Like, do we blame her for preying on him, or should we blame him for being stupid?
Yes, that's the thing. I mean, come on.
If it was a woman, it would only be her that got the blame.
Yeah, we are.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
We are. Right.
All blame her.
Right.
He was a kid. He was a man's age, but he was a kid at the end of the day. That's what I'm saying.
He ain't no better. He got manipulated. Blah 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 blah.
That's what I'm saying.
Let's just go and throw all that in there.
You give a kid money. Stupid.
Put that on him.
Oh God, bro. She tough though. I give it that.
She's beautiful.
Oh, bro,
beautiful.
I would have did the same.
You know how it happened, so we know how it happened. Let's be real. We know how it happened.
All right, man. Moving on.
Back, young fella. You're just gonna have to eat that one for the next 18 years.
All right, man. Alfonso Ribeiro. I don't think I ever knew his last name was spelled like that.
Yeah.
But anyway, my man from Fresh Prince, Carlton from Fresh Prince, bro. Apparently, he went on record this week and said that his interracial marriage was his reason for not being accepted by the black community. I didn't know he felt this way. I really didn't even know that he sought acceptance from the black community. I didn't know he identified as a black man. I thought he was Hispanic. And, you know, there's a fine line sometimes. Sometimes Hispanic people don't want to be associated with, you know, African American. You know, it is what it is. I mean, you are who you are. You know, I'm not mad at it. But anyway, he was basically saying, like, because he's not married to a black woman, black people don't accept him. And basically, he was kind of complaining about it. And black people went on social media like, bro, ain't nobody ever cared about you like that. Like, we didn't know you was trying to be in the club, bro. So, I mean, how do y'all feel about him going on record this week and complaining about this? Is that dope or dumb?
I feel like
him saying
cute,
something.
Bro.
Yeah, him saying something about it now is dumb.
Right.
Now, if he'd have said this in like the 90s when he was somebody, like when he was talking still, I could understand that. Like, that's kind of was my initial thought. We don't know what he necessarily dealt with in the 90s, if he was in fact, you know, married that long. But like, bro, now, like, you haven't been relevant in almost 30 years, bro. Like, the last thing I seen you on TV was like when we was at the beach. He was doing like this golf.
Yeah,
thing,
he still does it every year.
So like, bro, like, it ain't like you was out here trying to do major acting roles or things like that. It ain't like you out here pulling a Wayne Brady and you doing game shows or something, bro. Like,
he did have a game show.
He did have a game show. I can't remember what it was though.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was like a little dance show too. Right. Exactly.
None of us remember it. We just know he was on TV.
Yeah, bro. Like, you lost one again, bro. Like, you wildin'. You too old.
Like,
you miss your one.
Like, what does he mean accept? First off, like,
right.
I didn't know he was married until like a couple years ago, and I didn't know she was white until a couple years ago. So
right.
It wasn't like a lot of people was holding that stuff against you because you ain't that popular for us to even know your wife. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
So
you wasn't like you was Will Smith. You know what I'm saying? You weren't Will Smith.
Huh? He wasn't married in the 90s. He was married in like 2012, bro. Like.
But by then, nobody was even thinking about it.
Oh, so he ain't even been married the whole time since Fresh Prince?
Bro, no.
So he thinks since 2012, black people turned their backs on him.
No, my man, clout chasing, bro. Boy, clout chasing. That's what it is, bro.
start watching Fresh Prince, because that's the only thing we know.
Cloud chasing, bro. Exactly.
Like, bro, nobody sees you. Like, when the last time you been on the BET network?
But not just that though. Your whole
anything.
Your whole aura, bruh. Well, you was always on the outside. We already knew what type of person you was. You was more on the other side. You wasn't fully black.
I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to make a statement like that and call a man less black because he acts a certain way. But I am going to say, like, yo, you ain't really was out here. It wasn't like you was out here rocking with us. It's not like, you know, you was in other movies or doing other things with Will. I'm not gonna cap on that, because like that's one thing we must stop doing as black men. We cannot ostracize black men because of their preference. Now, you, like, because at the end of the day, something happened to him. He's still a black man, and we still gonna be just as outraged. But you chose not to associate on a wider aspect with us.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like not like he extended his hand and made movies that related to black people within shows that was like related to black people. It's like, bro, what have you done to connect with the black community in the entertainment standpoint? Like, I can see, like, if he's trying to do stuff in the community and black people just don't support him or something like that, then it's like, all right, we can get what he's talking about. But he's talking about just specifically entertainment, bro. Besides Fresh Prince, I don't know anything that I would watch that you've been on since. So, of course, I'm not supporting you. I don't know what you on to watch it.
It's like Jordan Peele when people found out his wife was white a while ago. People were shocked to find that out, but it was like, it was kind of like, you can't be mad at him because he's done so much.
Still being
Who's shocked that Jordan Peele's wife is white?
Bro, it was on social media when it dropped. It was a big thing.
I was.
Really?
They tried to cancel him, bro. They were trying to cancel him for.
I didn't know they were trying to cancel Peele.
They were trying to cancel.
Wow.
Low key.
Peele show, I was like, bro, I know they date white girls. Like, they look like they. Like,
exactly.
Now,
so that's the same thing I was saying about Carson. Cause like, let's be honest, we look like
about this.
Right.
Childish Gambino.
But we've had this conversation before about the artistic type of guys, or, you know, black women don't normally go for those kind of guys, so they go elsewhere, and then people are outraged to find out that, you know, they're with X person.
We did say that.
It is stupid, bro, to hold them to a standard when it's like, bro, y'all know damn well if they ain't had money, y'all wasn't dating them. So why y'all mad?
Touche.
Y'all ain't checking for no
touche, my brother.
I just feel like black people didn't care, and he made it a thing when it really wasn't a thing. Like, we were pretty indifferent about it.
Well, you know, no publicity is bad publicity. So if he wanted the light shined on him, this was his opportunity. Now, what he does with that is on him.
Man trying to get a show.
And listen, he need to get irrelevant again. That money running low.
All right, man. Moving on to the next story, man. And this is a sad one, bro. I put this in here mainly because I feel like awareness needs to be brought to this, because this could be a reality for a lot of people out here in the workforce, bro. But this man, what's his name? His name was Brandon Ingram. He was an employee for Frito-Lay. He's worked for Frito-Lay for over a decade, I believe. He was a shift lead, former veteran, blah blah blah. Man supporting his family. He got electrocuted at work while he was on shift. Caused a lot of damage to him, some of which he's still dealing with. And long story short, man, Frito-Lay essentially told him, "Can you come back today?"
Was using a dock door. You press the button and it automatically does what it's supposed to do. I got electrocuted. I was taken to the ER, but the emergency room they took me to was 45 minutes away. We passed 4 hospitals on the way to the hospital they wanted to take me to. And the reason that is because they signed a contract with a certain hospital and a certain network. So I got the job at Frito-Lay in January of 2011. Prior to Frito-Lay, I was in the United States Navy.
Leaving the service, he just needed to matter. He needed to belong and have a purpose. We both thought he found that in Frito-Lay. And so we kind of centered our life around it.
I worked hard. I bust my butt every day, in and out. Shit, my wife was gonna divorce me because she didn't even think I was at work. I didn't get any time off after the incident. I had to call off the next day as a sick day. I told you I was in pain. I told you it hurts when I walk. And it was like, okay, you know, are you gonna be here tomorrow? They require you to go to the doctor so many times, and the doctor has to say that you're in this condition over and over and over. But guess what? You don't have any insurance anymore through PepsiCo / Frito-Lay because they cut you off. I had to pay for that out of pocket too. Didn't have the money to do that. So guess what? I borrowed money or used credit cards or whatever I could. I even took money out my kids' piggy bank.
I don't think we really have to do a dope or dumb on this one, but I just want to get some reactions from this story, because I know, Nasty, you were hot about this when I dropped it in the group earlier. So what you got to say on it?
But like, first off, I mean, that goes to show everybody say it, you know what I'm saying? Take pride in yourself. Even like right now, to date, like with Simone Biles, with Naomi Osaka, all these black women, not just black women, but all these athletes taking time for their mental health. You know what I'm saying? People getting outraged about that now, but like,
That's a good point.
That it's not the same. Like, mental health is definitely, that's important too, but especially when you working on a job and you get hurt on that job and they don't take the time to respect you. So you really got to put yourself first, man. So, and then it goes to the prime example, you know, always heard my grandma, all the old folks said back in the day, that job always going to be there, but you won't. So
right.
This here is the prime example. Like, come on, you're Frito-Lay. You a big time company. This man got hurt on your watch. It's proven. And you going out here sending private investigators watching him, stalking his life. Like, to me, that just shows that, I don't know. I don't want to say it. Is it a race thing? Like, if it was somebody else on the other side of the spectrum that got hurt at work, would they have got stalked? Would they have been going through half the stuff he's going through? Like, it makes no sense, man. And I don't know who can he find to fight for him, but it shouldn't even get to this far. You know what I'm saying? Frito-Lay should really be ashamed of themselves. The CEOs, whoever in charge running the show, like, you gotta have morals. Like, this here just morals and ethics, man. And it's disgusting. It's just very disgusting. Because like you should say, this man work 80 hours a week, bro. Who the hell is possible to do that?
Bro, most people work 80 hours in 2 weeks.
Bro, that's what's so shameful by Frito-Lay. It's not like it's a questionable employee and a slacker that's getting sought out and need help. It's years, like, bro, you had somebody that was dedicated and was trying to move up and trying to do good within the company, and y'all can't even honor that. So if you're a Frito-Lay employee working side by side with that man, bro, there's no way I'm staying there I'm out of there next month. Because like, you know, if you not putting in 80, if he putting in 80 hours, he's not getting no help because he got injured. If you just working regular, you know you're not getting injured. So I would move immediately. Like, I'd be out of there. Like,
it'd just be a matter of time, dog.
Yeah, that warehouse would be empty, honestly. I'd be like, yo, everybody, we gotta find a new job.
We out of here, cuz.
How do we fix this though?
I guess you got to know your rights and stuff like this. This guy out here named Charleston White that was talking about the workforce and stuff like that, and he talks about how he goes and he'll get a plant job and stuff like that. And if there's something not going on correctly within the warehouse, he'll call OSHA, and he'll let them know that he called OSHA. And he said the minute that they start retaliating, he'll call OSHA, get a lawsuit on him, and they cut him a $10,000 check off the rip. I think it's like $10,000 or something like that. Bro, you just got to know, like we have to know these workarounds, bro. Like, you got to know these jobs behind these four walls. They work these people like that because these people they don't go out and look and figure out, like, is this right? Yeah, right. Is this right or is this wrong? And they just some of them, a lot of folks, just like this man, he got a family. He don't want to do nothing. He don't want to rile up nobody. He just trying to advance, trying to get ahead. And he don't want to be looked at as that guy, or he might think that he got this set up. But bro, like, look how that worked out. Look how you going to work and doing everything that they told you, whether you felt like it was right or wrong. Look where that landed you, bro. You like a back injury and a mountain of debt, I'm assuming. Like, that's all you got to show for it now, bro. Just like Snoop said, bro, you got preservation is important. And bro, you was down there killing yourself already. You know, who's to say he didn't have them turning in this already from working 80 plus hours a week, bro? Like all that stuff is just highlighted. Like, come on, dog.
But see, that's the thing though. Oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Go for it.
But like you said, I hear you on the flip side. You know, you reporting and knowing all your laws. But at the end of the day, man, it's still a lot of red tape you're gonna run into when you do all that stuff. For one, you definitely gonna get blackballed. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna get blackballed because at the end of the day, we know who run those organizations. All they gotta do is make one phone call.
This is the black man that was dropping the gems, brother. It was a black man, and
but it's still one phone call. It's still one phone call who knows, hey, watch out for that guy. Don't hire him. He's not a good guy. And then you ruin the rest of your life, which I get it.
And your references.
It's tough though. That's all it, bro. I had a boy. My boy worked with us at I can't really say wherever because you know it's some stuff. But
right.
my boy was coaching with us. Got fired. He did nothing wrong. He just got fired. So he was trying to get other jobs, but the damn school was blackballing him. Like he did all this bad stuff, and it wasn't him. It wasn't even him. He ain't do nothing wrong. They just fired him because he was winning. He was doing too much good stuff, and they didn't like it. And we know we know who didn't like it.
I think a lot of times we get in this situation, I'm going to change it up here, where we feel like hard work makes us unfireable. Like, in order to give ourselves job security, we go in and we bust our ass and try to be the best employee ever because we feel like that's going to put us in a position whereas when the cuts come down, when the layoffs start happening, we're going to be the last ones that they come to.
Right.
And in a lot of cases, that's not it. And then, like G said, you've been working at this company for, 10, 15 years, and they just let your ass go because they can do that. Because they can because what you do really isn't that hard, and they would rather train somebody and take an L here and there from them making a mistake rather than keep you on at a higher salary rate. You got all this clout, you got all this influence within the company. When you become too powerful, sometimes, especially working in a warehouse kind of environment, they ready to get you up out of there.
That's true.
But how much money are you really paying this guy that you hurting for it, bro? Like, you're not.
Not much. You're not,
bro.
You right.
Y'all already short people on the bag of chips. It don't be nothing but a bag of air. Like, come on, y'all saving money already in everything.
Y'all still gonna buy Frito-Lay? Y'all still gonna buy Frito-Lay?
Which is crazy. I've never been a big fan of Frito-Lay anyway. Them corn chips nasty
like
as
that,
hell.
bro.
Wait,
no
Frito-Lay, Lay's chips is involved with that, right? The regular Lay's.
Okay, yeah, they are big.
Yeah, so I'm still buying.
I forgot.
And I believe Coca-Cola, Frito-Lay is owned by Pepsi or Pepsi's owned by Frito-Lay. One of the two.
I think it's the other way. I think Pepsi's the big brand.
Yeah,
so you got Pepsi products and Frito-Lay. Like, if you're gonna boycott, you got to boycott the whole nine.
Oh yeah,
ooh, that's a lot. That's a lot to take out.
I'm gonna be honest.
That cherry
battle we can't win. If they want it.
She got a little bit. Make sure.
His ass off just now.
Make sure.
Your whole argument just went out the window.
All right, get your ass out the pod.
Hey, bro, you know how he was during football season. Everybody boycotting. What time that game come on? What time that game come on?
I ain't even flexed on that. Yeah, bro. I wasn't about to cap on that one.
I mean, my team wasn't having a great season, so I was like, I ain't missing it anyway. So you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Before we get into it, man, do y'all know who Questlove is?
Yes.
Did y'all know who Questlove was?
Yes, sir.
Nope. I did not quite.
50,
I knew who Questlove was.
I thought it was a shock when a lot of people didn't know who Questlove was, but the baby, man. We ain't gonna even get into the baby whole.
Oh, let's
rant.
go all the way down.
Y'all want to go there?
Yeah, don't keep it light.
I ain't heard.
Oh, that's all morning, boy.
We
didn't get to the main yet.
Rolling Loud happened last weekend, and it feel like it done been about a month since this shit happened. But at Rolling Loud, man, the baby got on there, and I ain't never heard nobody say this at no concert. But my man got on there.
That boy ain't care.
Don't say it because everybody.
It was some dead space between songs, and he basically went up there. And he just said whatever came to his mind. He was like, "Hey, if you ain't did this in the parking lot, put your phones up." If you don't know what was said, go look it up. You know, we won't get into it. But it was
what made that man that mad?
I don't know.
I think that was before somebody threw a shoe at him or after.
Yeah, that was before the shoe. That was
before the shoe.
But
I mean, I got something on my chest I need to get out.
Bro, his reaction to that shoe thing was funny as hell. I wonder how he knew it was an Adidas.
Bro,
after
he saw the Adidas coming.
Whoever threw that goddamn dusty ass Adidas up, Bill boy,
you special too. Who the fuck threw that motherfucking busted ass goddamn Adidas?
I was like, how you knew it was an Adidas?
Bro, that was so funny.
But anyway, man, he came out. He said some homophobic things. Since then, social media's been going crazy. Everybody's been, commenting on his comments, his statements at Rolling Loud, saying they were very homophobic, trying to cancel him. And the baby been firing back, man. He been standing his ground. I don't know what ground he's standing on or what he arguing against.
Down, cuz.
But he's been fighting back against everybody that's tried to cancel. Demi Lovato, Raven Simone and her wife, Madonna, and Questlove came out because he made this list earlier about like some of his top artists, and he had the baby on the list. Questlove came back and said, I'm scratching the baby off. He canceled, and the baby basically came back and said, "Bro, I don't even know who you are." And I was shocked.
But you got to think about this generation, though, man.
I thought everybody knew the Roots crew and knew Questlove. Yeah, bro.
Questlove is like
but that's the thing. Exactly. I know them as that, but I didn't know.
I also used to be a drummer, so maybe that's why I know Questlove too. He's a drummer, but
the Roots, yeah, we knew that.
Yeah. But anyway, man, how do you guys feel?
Bad? Yeah, bro.
Yeah. It was one group. It was a group.
They still play on.
Boy, I thought they were doing.
They come to Murder Beach sometime too. Still.
They still play in Jimmy Kimmel Live, I believe. They play on one of those late night shows. Yeah.
Oh, okay. No, I ain't know about that.
How do you guys feel about the babies? We'll go first. How y'all feel about the comments, and then we'll get into the specifics of the Questlove story.
It was reckless. It was reckless, bro. We can't come. It ain't dope or dumb. It was just reckless. Like this man, like we said, what incarnation brought you to that, bro? Like, why?
Do you believe he's homophobic?
Living in the area, in the South, let's be honest. It's a lot of men. It's a lot of black men growing up in the South that grows up homophobic. So I can't put. I definitely wouldn't put it past.
So I need a yes or a no. Do you think he's homophobic?
Homophobic is what, like fear of gay people, or fear or hate of black people, or gay people? Sorry.
Well, it's not. It's just fear of.
Right, so you think like, it's like prime example, me living here right now in Atlanta. If I go out downtown, be like, I ain't going out downtown because the first man look at me, I think he gonna try and want me. That's type of homophobia. Like even if he's gay, maybe he don't even want you. Just he's still in his own world.
I think the Merriam-Webster definition has been kind of twisted on a lot of things, including racism and discrimination, but I would say homophobic is not just hating people who are, who are gay, lesbian, whatever. Mm-hmm. I think it also entails spreading rhetoric about them that's not true, which is what he did. So I do think his comments were homophobic. I don't know him well enough, or I haven't heard him speak enough to really say whether or not I think he is homophobic in nature.
Right.
Because I watched the follow up, and I was like, bro, like you couldn't choose nothing better to say after you make your first messed up comment. Like you went from doing whatever in the parking lot to talking about HIV and AIDS, and like, bro, people are automatically gonna associate that with that.
But not only that,
the whole thing, bro. Like, come on, what's up,
bro? You in Florida, Orlando, with the little shooting at the.
I didn't even think about
at the club was not too long ago, brother.
I didn't even think about that.
Damn, that's tough.
it's just the wrong thing said. You know, it's never gonna be a right place to say it. But I'm just like, bro, like, come on. Then his homeboy in the background ad libbing. He's like,
The
some of
DJ
y'all
knows?
sus. No, that
Y'all
was
suspect as
400.
Let's be real about this.
Yeah, that was
Wait, what did he say?
Santa Fe Vegas. He talking about some of y'all sus. Right after the baby said something about the parking lot.
The baby was like, bro, if you ain't come out here doing so and so in the parking lot tonight, put your phones up. And the DJ was like, y'all be real about this now.
Some of y'all sus.
Then the baby brought up the AIDS thing. He's like, some of y'all suspect is you know what?
I was like, bro, come on. I'm like, no, dog, you can't make that like that. And we not laughing.
DJ was riding.
Yeah, we not
of course, he getting paid, bro. He just want that money.
It was just like, whoa, bro, I can't believe you said that. You knew that this was coming. He couldn't have been thinking, bro. Like now, you got people coming out of the woodworks. Now, getting back to the main topic, him saying he don't know Questlove, that's quite possible. You got to think about it. You think the baby really was out here listening to the Roots?
He probably did. He didn't realize. He probably didn't realize
30
it.
years
No, he
old,
don't
though.
know.
He probably didn't realize it. Though. But
yeah,
hold
of
on,
course
bro.
he
The
probably
Roots was out way before that, though.
But I'm saying, like, most of us know the Roots.
I know the
Right.
Roots is, but
I
the
can't
baby
name
don't
your
seem
Roots
like a
song.
Roots guy
I
to
just know
me.
them.
I can't do that. I know who they are. I know who Questlove is.
I know.
Let's stop acting like you know who the Roots
That's what I'm
are. Like,
saying.
if you
Okay.
know, I'm sorry,
Nah.
you.
Cause what you doing is you making the Roots seem like outcasts. They not outcasts. Everybody know outcasts. Like it'd be a problem if you didn't know outcasts.
Yeah.
That's what you're trying to do.
You real culture. You know what I'm saying? If you know real culture.
Right.
Like, if you don't know Outkast and Andre 3000 Big Boy, then
There
it's like,
we
bro,
go.
what the hell? But
Right.
now you don't know
Kids
Roots.
don't
It's
know
like,
who that
oh,
is
okay,
now,
I
bro.
understand. You know what
Oh,
I'm
we
saying?
know.
I feel like he
We
should have been
know.
held to a different standard because he's in the industry.
But he
Now,
just
if
got
you
into the
mother that
industry
play
a couple
video
years
games
ago,
all
bro.
day,
Exactly. How did he get into the industry? Let's be honest.
But he a rapper though, man. He ain't got to listen
come on,
to
bro.
Questlove.
I guess.
Like
I
if
get what y'all saying.
If he was out here giving off vibes like a Mos Def or a Kendrick Lamar,
Right.
J. Cole,
Yeah.
bro, like
Yeah.
if he was doing stuff like that, yeah, I could see if the baby saying like, "Oh, I don't know you, bro. You lying? That's cap. I can't call cap on that, bro. Like he probably don't know who Questlove is, although Questlove has always been right there. They posted a picture with Questlove circled in the background, playing the drums behind him. Like you know what I'm saying?
Damn, he was on the show.
That's tough.
You know what I'm saying?
That dude probably done dapped him up and said, "What's up, man? I'm Questlove." And baby said, "Nigga, I don't know you."
But
That's
hey,
tough.
what I will say is Questlove should just sat this one out, bro. Like you're always silent and behind the scenes.
Yeah,
Like, bro,
I was there with you.
If you didn't work with the baby or anything like that, even if you did work with him, just stay silent, like bro. Like come on,
Yeah.
bro. He already showed you he don't care, bro. This dude don't care. Like we just been talking about baby last year beating folks up, bro. You think he care, bro? Like
I don't.
like
We
these
don't.
women, he can't say nothing to these women, bro. But what if he notice you at a show the next time? You know he already on dean time. He ignorant.
But
he might press you. Still out.
And speaking of that, why are we surprised? Like, why are we sitting up here like he's not
After
doing
what he
exactly
said, right?
what
What
a
he's
person
been doing.
like him would do? You know
That's
what
what
I'm
What
I'm
he's
saying?
been
Like,
doing.
Like y'all
oh,
making
my
a big.
bad. The guy that shot a dude in Walmart and beat somebody up in the jewelry store and hit women, saying
That
he
boy
was
tried to rob him.
Wow.
That boy actually tried to rob him. I can't.
We ain't getting into that on here. We ain't getting into that. We ain't getting into that. We ain't getting into that. We ain't getting
Now
into
he did beat that
that.
man up in the jewelry store. He did. I'm
We
not
ain't
taking
getting
it. I'm
into
like,
that, man.
into the thick of it. I'm out of it.
Hey, man, let's hit the main, boy. Cause we wild.
No,
Sorry,
we-
G, you know what I'm saying? I said those 4 evil things, and that one thing was not evil. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, all right.
All right.
We
Yeah,
gonna
move
hit
on.
the icy hot first. We gonna hit the icy hot first.
You only killed him because he tried to rob him. Man, that man probably would killed him anyway.
Oh my God. All right. We go. All right. Okay.
Let's hit this icy hot, man.
Yeah, boy, wow.
No incriminating.
So icy hot, my bad. I forgot to put it on the list today. So, but y'all know what this story is, so we can talk about it. Issa Rae came out with pictures this week of her getting married, right? So since then, social media has been going crazy, talking about how they didn't even know she had a boyfriend, more or less fiance, and now
Moving
husband.
in silence, right?
Moving in silence. That's been the trending topic this week, man. So how do you guys feel about this? How y'all feel about women hopping on social media and telling social media they not gonna tell them about their next man? Like they telling people they not gonna tell.
Yeah, they need to shut their asses up because they know you're about to post them and be talking about all this shit. Like, like, bro, this ain't new, man. This somebody else did something like this before too. And then they got on the trend of like, yeah, I'm about to move in silence now too, and all this shit, and never happens.
How you moving in silence and you telling people you moving in silence?
Exactly.
That's key.
I'm confused.
That's key.
Man.
That's
I'm
key.
confused.
But see,
get out of here, man.
I gotta get on it, but it goes to show social media is the devil. Like here we go again. People doing what's hot. Why is this hot now? Social media been out for ages now. And just because you see one or two people moving in silence, you think, okay, I'm gonna try and move in silence. That's gonna work for me. No, that's the problem. It's not working. It's not gonna work for you. Do what works for you. Just because somebody else do it don't mean if I do it, this is gonna be good for me. Not really. Because that's not the case. It worked for her because she probably been moving in silence all her damn life. She ain't just flip the switch, say I'm gonna try and move in silence now.
Right, exactly. Like her mindset.
In silence work? My bad, TJ.
Yes. I was about to say, yeah, it works because it depends. All right, so here's how I view it. It's not like you say, I'm gonna move in silence and then I'm gonna fix my lifestyle to move in silence. It's like you live your life and your life outcome is that you move in silence. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like, she don't need validation for about her relationship. Right. She don't need everybody to know her business. She don't need all this other outside stuff. And that's why her life portrays moving in silence. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like everybody now is like, oh, I share everything and I overshare and I do all this other stuff. And I see a goal of moving in silence. Now I'm about to try and reform my own thinking and validating myself and everything to move.
But that's not who you are.
Exactly. It's not how it works.
Like, yeah, you're literally moving in silence before you're moving in silence. It's
the outcome is moving in silence because you see the outcome of what they did while they were just living a normal life. You know what I'm saying?
But that goes to your question just now, Stu. I mean, I think it works because it depends on what you're looking to get out of it. You know what I'm saying? If you really trying to be out here doing what you do, getting on your grind and don't care what nobody thinks about it, then yeah, it worked. But if you just trying to do what you do and you think, okay, Issa did it, so-and-so did it, it's going to work for me. No, it's not going to work for you. Because like we just said, that's not your lifestyle. It got to be a part of your lifestyle, man.
It's like you got to ask yourself, like, did she say, you know what, I'm just not going to tell nobody about this. I'm going to just move inside. And did she say, yo, I'm working on Insecure. I got all this stuff going. Like, I don't give a fuck about posting my relationship. You know what I'm saying? Like, what was her motive behind not sharing? Was it a purposeful thing or was it just, bro, I'm living my life so I don't have time to share this information or care to share at all?
Or she understood her, or it just may be that she understood her influence. You know what I'm saying? Because like Issa became hot real, like she rose to stardom real fast, bro. Like everybody love Issa right now, right? Everybody love it. Like, and you know, you don't want everybody all up in your business. Next thing you know, Issa and her man would have been all over social media like they about to get ready to be. Again, like now that she's let people in on that such an intimate part of her life, now like the world is constantly going to be looking for things to kind of like, you know, people going, you know, she's going to immediately become relationship goals like they kind of are. Then on the flip side of that, like people are going to start finding ways or looking for ways to kind of dismantle that thing. And I understand why she didn't do it. I understand. But what's up, Ness?
I'm also on the flip side, I really commend her though in this world.
Facts.
How the hell she did it with paparazzi and everything going on?
Facts.
Well, then again, I mean, it was a COVID couple of years, so you really can move in silence then. But even before, ain't no telling how long they been together. So how the hell she never got caught once? Like that's dope. That's
it really might have been strategic, bro. Because like, you know, her character is like promiscuous, doing all this different stuff, like in the relationship. True. So like, she didn't want to distract everybody from like taking her out of character, or like, you know, seeing her in a different light. Right, and they want her to stay as that humble person that's like trying to figure it out just like them. because she
Bingo.
connect with her audience. You know what I'm
Bingo.
saying?
So, because that's what they
Probably
relate to. There you go.
hand holding. Probably almost it could have probably almost been like how they do like with these girls that do like pageants and stuff. You know, like no PDA, no holding hands, none of that stuff like that. You know, like those girls have strict rules. Like once they take those roles, like no, like none of that stuff, bro. Like girls that do pageants and stuff like that, they can't do PDA and things like Miss America, Miss USA, Miss World, none of that. They have.
So how do y'all feel about the women who get on social media and Kevin on stage put up the funny video that G shared with me. He was like, this chick had photoshopped her dude out of the picture, just his face, like she was kissing him, but had photoshopped his face out of the picture. Like, and I see chicks do that all the time. They'll be at a dinner with a guy and like put the cup in front of his face, but like post the picture, or they'll post buddy's hand,
right,
put an emoji over his face. Like, how y'all feel about chicks that do that stupid stuff? Clearly, I don't like it, but.
You sound upset describing it, but
I hate that shit, bro.
But we know what it is.
Clout.
It's only for social media. Come on, bro. Come on.
It's for social media. Some of them it's for like it's to show that they talking to somebody. It's to get more attention from the guys.
Time out.
Yeah.
It's only showing they talking to a different guy. It might not be the same guy they were talking to 2 weeks ago. That's why they did it.
Yeah, that too, bro. But what I'm saying is, a lot of times, like I've seen it happen. Women will do that. They'll snap the picture of the guy, and really, it's to get the attention of the guy that they really want.
Ooh, that's a different angle.
Like, bro, you got to think about
different
it.
Angle.
Like, it's a deflection. Like, you know what I'm saying? You showing attention to this guy, or your dude, or your main dude that you dealing with is.
So now they thirst trapping. Now they thirst
not
trapping.
Showing you no love. You know what I'm saying? Like, now you out doing this with that. You know, they do this to warrant a reaction. You know what I'm saying? It's to drive the attention. It's attention, bro. It's not that they really care about being out with the dude or keeping them private all the time.
But on the flip side though, does that really matter to some men? Because we all know men gonna jump in the DM regardless, bro. That don't even matter.
It don't.
That don't even matter. So do women really think about what they be doing sometimes, or do they really just do it for the fun of games?
Yeah, of course they do. It ain't
I just hate the double standard. Because for men, go ahead. I'm
I was about to say the way that G described it, it would get a reaction. Like if you dealing with, like say that's a girl that you've been dealing with for like a couple months or whatever,
and you ain't take it to the next level.
You ain't been you've been playing around or whatever. It depends. It'll be a crossroads. Like you either decide like, all right, well, you got somebody else, so I'm out. Or you would say, all right, well, let me start hitting up a little bit more before I lose that thing.
Right.
But it's natural for men to move in silence. Like, if we move in silence, it makes our life easier. If you're in a relationship and you don't post your girl, it make your life a little easier. Because after you post her, chicks gonna start applying pressure to you and holding you to, oh, you got a girl. You know,
especially the ones but on the flip side, like TJ just said, especially the ones you didn't put that effort in. Like, oh, so that's what you've been doing. What do you mean?
It's a fact, though, bro.
Oh, bro, y'all know
that's what you've been doing.
Like, they hit you up like they about to just have a friendly conversation, and they start talking with you. They be, well, don't you got a girl? You know what I'm saying? Like,
bro.
You hit me up. What are you talking about?
Oh God,
I ain't trying to talk to you,
bro.
Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness!
The day after I posted my wedding pictures, I had a couple chicks. I won't say no names. Where was my invite to the wedding?
Like really? This is what you wanted. This is what you wanted.
Oh, right. In the trash.
But we don't look at no wedding pictures like, where was my invite? We're like, oh. Hey, good for him. Right? Good for him. Good for him.
I just want to say these are women I had not spoken to in a couple years prior. So just putting that out there. These are not women I spoke to on the regular.
Like but bro. Okay, say boom. Say for instance, y'all saw the picture like when I went to my partner's wedding, and I posted my girl. bro, I had never had 500 views on a story before. I said, boy, that boy almost had 600 views. I said, golly.
Bro, you know what it be,
I
bro.
post stuff for the church
You know
all the
what
time.
it boo.
I post stuff for the church all the time. Now,
We post this all the time. We don't get 500 views.
now, I post a picture now.
Between
a picture of me now. I'm getting hard eyes. Oh, you harlot. Get out of here. You ain't want me. You ain't with me
Right.
Get
Bro,
out of here.
it's amazing.
Get out of
bro.
here,
Hey,
bro.
we like that, bro.
It's amazing.
Come on, dog.
All right, man.
Yeah,
Main topic of the
buddy.
day, bro. Main topic of the day. Nasty. I'm gonna let you introduce your main topic, bro. Since this yours.
Yeah. Right. So I was on the good old social. I know I call it the devil, but it sucks me in some time too. I was on the good old social, and matter of fact, yeah, one of my frat brothers posted it, and I was looking. It said, "Why don't men go through women's phones?" I was like,
What your fat brother say?
I didn't go all in his comments. I didn't go all in his comments. Bruh. Because I just looked at the article, and that's why I threw it to y'all. I was like, let me see what we got to talk about on it. But I really sat there and thought about it. I'm like, out of my few relationships, I might have went through a phone once or twice. But me personally, I thought that was just the norm. Like, men don't really go through phones. I don't know many men go through phones. I just don't hear guys be like, yeah, dog, I went through her phone the other night. And like, well, I know me personally, because it's always the old saying, dog, I'm old school.
Go looking
You go looking for something, you find something you don't want to see, bro. And that 9 times out of 10, that damn show don't miss, bro. That's dead on. That's dead on, bro.
And if you don't find another man, you gonna find it in them group chats. You understand me?
That's one thing I would never go, because I know
group chat is
because I promise if she go in my group chat, we fighting. So I don't go to their group chat. I don't go to their group chat. You don't go to my group chat.
Don't go in that group chat.
Don't go to the group chat, boy. You leave scarred. You gonna leave scarred.
Brothers,
So why
go in your group
don't
chat.
men go through phones? Is the question.
But the first question: how many
Some men
do y'all know? A lot of men out of us four. How many men do we really know that go through phones like that though?
Not many.
I know a few brothers that go through phones.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I might
Black?
know a few.
Black?
I don't know if it's on the regular, but like that have gone through phone.
I'm good.
I know a few brothers that. A lot of brothers ain't gonna tell you they go through phones.
I'm good.
Well,
yeah,
that's
nobody
true
gonna tell you
too.
that shit.
That's true
They
too.
don't
A lot of
think
brothers
that
gonna
shit.
cap. Say they
Girls
don't.
did.
That's true too. That's true too. That's true.
I
too.
will say that I went through in old relationships. I haven't gone through phones in like at least 5-6 years now. But like when I was younger, or whatever, I have gone through a couple phones. But that was because I was doing dirt though.
And that's 9 times out of 10. That's about right too.
But now if I do dirt, I just be like, nah, I ain't even want to put that on my conscience.
Facts.
Not that I do dirt. I don't do dirt, guys.
Yeah, I don't do it because I wouldn't do it. I was like, oh no. Yeah, I said, yeah. I don't do. Yeah, we ain't doing that, cause just like you said, when you go and look, you'll find it, though. And yeah, I just rather not know. Just like that's just even like okay. We can branch off into this. Think about it. Like when someone asks you about how many sexual partners you have, I don't care to know how many sexual partners that my girl does.
All right. Hold on. Before we get to that, I'm glad you brought that up. That is the biggest thing. I've said that all my life. So is it the fact that we don't care? Because we really do care. So we always say, I don't want to know. I don't care. But
don't care
what is that about? Why is that? Why do men go to that? That's a defense mechanism for me. I'm telling you right off bat.
It's not a defense mechanism for me because whatever you got going on prior to me ain't my business, and I feel the same for you. Whoever I've been with before you don't matter, long as that person is not affecting my life.
We know women don't look at it that way either, though.
They don't, because I've had this conversation time and time again. But I'm like, it don't really matter because you are who I'm with now. That if you keep looking behind you, I'm gonna leave you. I'm gonna keep going forward. And
the rearview mirror quote. I like it. The rearview mirror quote.
You worry about the wrong thing. Are you good now? Do you have anybody to worry about now? Do I give you any reasons to be insecure now? No,
I don't think I ever cared about body count, bro.
I don't really care, bro. It's wild. Like, I don't want to know that.
Even if I knew, I don't think unless it was like Wilt
See, so you do care.
unless it was like Wilt Chamberlain number.
Whoa. Ain't nobody on Wilt Chamberlain numbers. I don't care if she's on Wilt Chamberlain numbers. You don't even need to put a hand on her. You don't need to shake her hand, bro.
My thing is, bro, like, and you know how I talk for like the brothers that still out in the field. Well, you know how. All right, bro. When am I gonna ask, and when is it gonna matter? You know what I'm saying? Because like, you know how I've seen posts about how dating is now. Like, bro, you go out to eat and then y'all come back and y'all smash. You know what I'm saying? Like, the smashing happen real fast. You know what I'm saying? So when am I gonna ask? And then like, ask, how does that benefit me knowing this information? Like, what does that do for me to know that information, but have me think about her having sex about somebody else? So why would I
just
ever
causes an insecurity? That's what I'm saying, bro.
So I'm just like, bro, there's literally no reason for me to ever ask this question. Like, the only question that I should ask maybe is like, when the last time you've been messing with somebody? If I'm about to go raw or something like that, or like, have you been checked out? But other than that, bro, I'm not asking like how many people you've been with, because bro, it doesn't benefit me at all. It doesn't do anything for me at all.
True.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. Like, or
to get back to the main topic though. Oh, go ahead, G. Go ahead.
Or even if like, if you get caught up being dirty, which this all ties in together. You go through the phone and find out that your old lady then been out here messing around with somebody. Now that's information that you will want to know. That validates you asking when, like what TJ just said just now. That validates the question. Never how many, unless you know you got a head count through these text messages. But you know what I'm saying? But yeah. But go ahead, Stu.
No, I was just gonna say, to get back to the whole phone thing, I do know a few guys who go through phones religiously, and the story is always the same. I don't find nothing, but that don't mean nothing's there. So they don't went through the phone and still not satisfied, and still think something's out there. So it's like, even if you go through the phone, you still
either way, it's not a win, right?
Yeah. You're not going to be satisfied with
but that means I'm glad you said
therapy, honestly.
But I'm glad you said that. And I went to the original post, and a lot of the comments said that. It was like, if you really looking, just let her walk. Then that's pretty the prime example of what you just said. Because if you're going to look and still like, okay, I'm not satisfied with what I found.
And so transparency.
Right.
So I went through... Funny story. I went through my now wife's phone when we were still dating, way back. We were still dating. We're on a trip, right? We're on vacation. We're having a great time. We done had a great time through the whole trip. We in the hotel room. Phone's on the bed. She in the bathroom. I was like,
why not, huh? Why not?
I walked by it like twice, bro. I was like,
that's like one of the movie on a TV show. This motherfucker on a TV show.
I didn't even think like she was doing nothing. I just had to go through it.
It's just the curiosity. The curiosity killed the cat, bruh.
I pick up the phone. I'm looking. No passcode. No passcode on the phone.
Oh.
I was like, all right, good. We in there. Open up the phone. Open up the messages. As soon as I get to the message, her ass walk out.
I know the face you make when you get caught to you, like,
oh, look at
you can't even explain that. You can't say I picked up the wrong phone or that. You can't even explain it.
Couldn't say nothing, but she was pissed. She was 38.
Oh, yeah.
Flew back home. Ain't say nothing to each other the whole.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's when I realized going through phones just ain't for me. I don't think I've been through a phone since then. It just ain't for me.
Yeah.
Also on the flip side of that for me, bro, like that is stressful, bro. Like to be able to be trying to figure stuff out, like to put pieces together. Then like, bro, I done woke up in the middle of the night and like I'm getting woke up like because I done been in some situations.
Oh, I'm about to pull a true crew moment. Bro. I'm gonna pull out one.
Oh my God, yes.
So go ahead and finish. Go ahead and finish because this is one of them Chris stories. So go ahead and finish.
But me and like like me personally, I done woke up in the middle of the night. I'm getting woke up about some stuff like months and months, almost like years before, like a year or two before we get like me and this girl had been together, and she's drilling me, asking me questions about these people, and I'm like, bro, I don't even know what this person's last name was. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Devils.
Like, bro, call him. But because you know, like 9 times out of 10, bro, like how often do you go back and really delete your messages out your phone? Like
I
can't
never
tell you
do.
the last time I did
Mine is
it. Like, I
my
can't tell you the last time I did it.
It's factory mode. It comes forever and it stays that way. I never changed it. Like it stays forever. I got messages from our first group chat from 2015.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
So like it's just like that's a lot of stress, bro. I ain't got no time to be putting pieces of the puzzle together. I don't got no time for the stress because the message that it sends to me, I remember one of my main reasons for that is the message that it sends to me. Kind of like how Jaleesa felt when you went through her phone, bro. You don't trust me, so what are we doing here? What is the point of all of it? No, you don't trust me. Now that's a trust issue.
No, I'm about to say you're right. You dead on it.
I'm about to say you don't trust me, so why? Because hey, the minute time a lot of us get caught up, you be like, oh, so you don't trust me? It's the same thing.
I don't think that's what I felt in that moment. I think I was more so like, she got to be doing something. It ain't no way she said it just me.
But and time out, but
that's not
especially when y'all just talking, because you like it got to be somebody else on the hook.
But
it's like she waiting,
thing, bro.
That's a self-worth issue. I
That's
think
a-
that was
that's a
just
huge
like,
thing.
I don't think I
true.
felt like I was worthy of her like being faithful.
Nah,
to me.
we
I was
talked
like,
about that.
it
We talked
gotta
about
be
that
somebody
before.
else.
We talked
But
about
then-
that before. Yeah,
Just ask.
It was nobody else. I just
we talked about
I just
that
hated to do
before.
it.
You
know
know,
what I'm
you
saying?
gotta
About
do
that
that, yeah. You just ask the question, bro. It'd be better off asking the question. Than,
Shoot, I'm with you though. I'm like, buddy, but something out there. It still got to be something floating in the cloud. It's in the cloud some way, bro. I couldn't access the cloud, so it's out there in the cloud. That's how I look at it.
I look at it like this: do what you're supposed to do, and if she's a person worthy of being with, bro, you don't never got to worry about what's going on in the clouds. That cloud gonna stay there.
I mean, true, but it's still always that inkling. If it's something you did see, found out 5 years later, I'm gonna be mad. I should have knew this 5 years before, because this would have saved me the trauma and the agony.
Now what?
Huh?
You 5 years in and y'all living life happily. Now what?
I ain't know, bro. I ain't know.
Hindsight's
No.
2020.
Exactly.
Hindsight's
But
2020.
all right. Shout out to them boys on the Bottomless Truth moment. So, what year was that? 2012 when we was living together. Whew. Shorty, bro. Shorty. I gotta give it to her. She must have worked for the FBI, somebody, because Shorty
Let's
was
preface
on.
this with Anthony had dreads back then, so let's preface
Oh
that.
my
Go ahead and
goodness.
continue
You were
with the story.
prime nasty.
Shorty was on her Columbo, whoever you want to call it. She was on her tip. So we was riding back, went pick her up in Florence, riding back to the crib in Myrtle Beach. I had my phone on my lap the whole time. I had a passcode. Never once did my phone go across the middle console of the car so she could see my password. So I don't know how she saw my password. So we get back to the crib, we chilling. I went to go take a shower. I went to go take a shower because we was just at the house. All us was roommates. We went to go take a shower. We was just getting ready to go to dinner. We went to dinner, had a good time, came back. She then went through my phone, then went in my room and closed my door, going through my phone. Yeah, I was on it. I was wilding back then. I was, but.
Keep on the time.
And we was all in the living room watching TV, bro. We was all in the living room watching TV. I was like, okay, we about to get ready to go out. So I went and go shower. Left my phone in the room. She went in the room, closed the door. Because I'm waiting for her to shower. So I'm thinking she's showering. So I'm like, it's taking so long. I ain't hit no water. I'm trying to open my door. My door is locked. And she going through my phone. I left my phone in there. And I'm like, oh, shit.
Nasty.
So,
I remember this.
oh, shit. But we was decent. So we went out to eat. And
That's the scary thing. Like,
Right.
I found out
The
later
calm before the storm.
all this had happened. We don't walk.
Right.
We don't walk through the living room, talking to
right.
her, conversation.
Right.
Before the
Everything
show.
was good. So I didn't even know. So get ready. Bingo. So we come back. We didn't come back from out and went to sleep. And I don't know what happened, boy. She went in the goddamn Thanos mode, boy. It was wow.
In the dead of the morning.
She 2 o'clock in the morning. So you know me, I ain't want no issues because I don't want these motherfuckers to hear nothing. I said, calm down.
I want to tell this
she
story.
held all that in for like 6 hours.
Bro, hold on.
But we sleep. Everybody sleep.
Let's tell this story from the perspective of the other side of the apartment. Me and G in our room sleep. All we hear is boom.
That's it.
We think somebody breaking into the apartment. So me and G get up, open the door. I'm like, bro, you heard that? Only thing we see, we look at the front door. We see this man walking out, shaking his head.
Bro.
Right then and there, me and G looked at each other like, oh shit, some shit.
Cool. We closed the door. I went back to bed.
I went back to sleep.
He did. Time out. That's the messed up part. And I'm still friends with these guys, bro. Like, they ain't even come be out with your boy. Like, nah, that's on you.
Boy,
bro.
can't be worse than Ant. The boys ain't worse than Ant, boy. Golly. Boy, that's worse than ever.
All right, this has been another episode of Burdened by Opinions, man. We appreciate y'all for listening. It's been a while. We took a hiatus. Y'all know we do this once or twice every year, so don't act brand new. But we back.
Right.
We back. We're going to be consistent again, we promise. This is D Stew, aka Moscato Poppy on Instagram, not to be confused with Champagne Poppy. We appreciate y'all for listening. See you next time. I'm out.
Yep. Yo, you know it's me. It's Cool G. Follow me on IG at GXBoy_. Thank you all for tuning in. If we said anything that you like, you know, hit us up about it. We ask that you have a conversation. Don't attack us. Snoop Loop, close out.
You already know your boy 6'2" and nasty. Root to the good brothers, baby.
All right, man. It's Stern signing off. Make sure that you follow the page on Instagram, YouTube, and Facebook at Burdened by Opinions. Hit us up, man. Let us know how you feel. Let us know how you feel about the baby comments. I know y'all got a lot to say about the baby comments. And I know y'all got a lot to say about checking phones, too.
And the Issa Rae joint, moving in silence. Y'all probably going to come at us for moving in silence, too.
Exactly. You about to call yourself depression, trying to move in silence because you ain't feeling validated. But don't do that. All right, man. We out.
Don't do it.
Be blessed.
I wonder what Brittany Renner phone looked like.
You already know. A mixture between Lloyd Harvey and Lawson.